Hey everyone, it's Nate, and today we're doing something a little different, and we're going to be doing an unboxing of the new Chase Freedom Flex card that was just released. I got approved for it. I got a massive credit limit on it, so please stick around to see that. It's going to be incredible, and I am so freaking excited. Like, look at my hand. It's wiggling. But in all seriousness, I've had my eyes on this card for quite a while, and I'm so excited that I have finally gotten it, and it finally came in the mail just a few days ago, and I waited to show you guys, and it was hard. I almost didn't make it, but I made it for you guys, and so we're going to check that out in just a minute. But before we do, massive update here. The like button has not been smashed enough, and we need to change that. So collectively, if we could all as a group, just smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. That would help me out greatly. And in case you guys are wondering why I ask you to do that every single video, well, the reason for that is whenever my videos get a lot of engagement, whether it's likes or comments, it does better with the algorithm, and in turn, it gets pushed to more and more people so they can get help with their finances. And so that's why I ask you to do that. And so commenting and liking the videos helps me out a lot. And so that is why I ask for that almost constantly. Okay guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this bad boy opened up. So I'm just gonna grab my trusty little branded knife here. Just kidding, this is just a knife. I am not sponsored or in any way promoted by this company of knives, but they are quite handy to keep around, and I quite favor this one here. Okay, so moving right along, it came in a nice, wonderful, generic envelope with some lettering on this side, but I'm gonna hide that from you guys because my home address is on there, so we're not gonna look at that. We're just gonna look at this nice part here without that. And so without further ado, let's just go ahead and use the dullest knife ever. Oh, 1 second. That was beautiful. All right, moving right along. Oh, they have some nice pamphlets in here we can take a peek at. Again, this is the Chase Freedom Flex, an incredible, fantastic card that I just got approved for. I am so excited about that, and I'm just looking through some of these pamphlets here, making sure that I actually can open things up here, and I'm not going to give away all my info, just to be safe. So if you see here, there's a bunch of random paperwork, and we're going to go through one by one and check that stuff out. So in one big bulk package, I am going to pull this out, and I'm going to set aside one of these because you don't need all this info. Actually, at some point, we will have to go to that. So I'll have to censor it, but we'll get to that at some point. So starting out, we have the Welcome to Chase Freedom Flex, this little membership agreement here, which is pretty generic, pretty standard. That would come with the card, lets you know the terms of your card, certain points of things to know, certain benefits you get, other things like that. All this is good to know, good to hold on to. So in case you have a question about how certain things work. And so mainly what this is a document highlighting the agreement you have with Chase currently, with the current terms of the card, and how that functions. Now, certain considerations like your line of credit and your interest rate are determined when you apply for the card, and that varies from person to person. For me, I got a pretty generous offer here, and I got a credit limit of $18,700, and I don't know my APR just yet. That'll be in this packet here, but I got a pretty sizable credit limit to start out with, which is close to the other cards that I have through Chase, but this is one of the higher ones that I have in total. So I always try to, whenever I can, increase my credit limit with the sole purpose that if my normal spending increases or decreases a little bit, that my credit utilization will not shift all that much, and so my credit score will stay pretty consistently at a certain number. That's what I try to do, and that is why I have so many credit cards open, and that is basically my attempt of ensuring that my credit score does not fluctuate too much. Okay, so moving on from this, we're getting into, I think, a more fun thing here. Oh yes, it's a guide to benefits. Now, I love credit cards for the main reason I love them so much is for their fantastic benefits that you can get. And we're gonna learn about some of the benefits that come with this card. And I am very excited about this new card because I'm going to be able to get a very, very high cashback rate at certain places. And we'll go through that in just a moment here once we go through the benefits guide. So Chase cards generally have some very generous and good rewards and benefits for their card holders. So with this card, it offers you auto rental collision coverage damage waivers, a extended warranty protection on items that you purchase protection, roadside assistance, travel and emergency assistance services, trip cancellation / trip interruptions, and they also offer some cell phone protection as well as part of this agreement. So some really great benefits you're getting here with a card that has a $0 annual fee. So right off the bat, I am very impressed with this. And let's go ahead and we can look at some of the terms of this and we can see exactly what we're getting with this. One of the great benefits I want to highlight here is going to be their cell phone protection. So essentially how this works out is if you have your cell phone bill put to your card automatically and paid through it, you can get cell phone protection insurance for your phone for free essentially. So if you're paying for it through your current cell phone provider or you're paying a certain third party, you can go ahead and drop that and get this and use it primarily to replace that for totally free. That's one great thing you get from this. Another great free benefit that you get is going to be roadside assistance. Now, if you currently are paying for AAA or a similar service, where essentially they will get you a tank of gas, tow your car, give you a jump start, whatever it is for free, you can actually get this for free through this service without paying anything extra. So again, a great benefit. And if you're paying for AAA currently, it's about 15 to 20 bucks a month to do that. And with this card, you'd be able to save right off the bat between 15 to 20 bucks a month just for having this free card open through Chase. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to the actual brochure from Chase, and this is going to let us know what kind of rewards we can expect to get with using our card. Now, like I mentioned previously, this card has a pretty high cashback rate on certain categories, and I'll go through exactly what those are in a second, but I want to make you aware of them, and because they're fantastic. And so that's the whole reason I got the card. One was for the incredible cashback rewards you can get with this. So here it details things very plainly. So they're going to have rotating bonus categories where you can get 5% cash back every quarter on varying categories. So I believe for this quarter currently, the main places that you can get 5% cash back at are going to be Walmart, and I believe it is Best Buy as well. I think those are the two. I may be wrong, but that's what I remember hearing as it being. Additionally, you get 5% cash back on travel, 3% cash back on dining at restaurants and drugstores, and 1% back on all their expenses. Again, a great all-around card, and if you go out to eat frequently, this can dramatically help you out by decreasing the cost of all your meals and trips to the CVS or Walgreens, whatever it is, by 3% every single purchase you make. And also one thing to note, when you have a Chase card, you now have access to Chase offers. Now, these are exclusive shopping opportunities you can go and use through the portal they have online. And essentially, various companies will give you a very, very sizable cashback bonus for buying or using their products if purchased through the Chase website. Now, I had not done this for Chase. I had done it for American Airlines and for their whole system they have over there. But it's a very, very lucrative thing. If you're planning to do something anyways, you can go ahead and check on this website here and see if they have the product or service you're looking to purchase or use, and you can get a significant refund and reward for doing so. And so, like the benefits we mentioned earlier, they're detailed right here very clearly. So you can see that we have cell phone protection, trip cancellation insurance, zero liability protection for purchased items, auto rental collision damage waiver, purchase protection, and extended warranty protection. So all great things to have. And like I mentioned previously, if you're currently paying for either roadside assistance or insurance coverage for your cell phone, you can save about 30 bucks a month just by getting this card that's totally free, has a $0 annual fee, and can really benefit you and help you build your credit. So it's great all the way around. So that is it for the welcome booklet here, and we're going to go ahead and set this aside and move on to the nuts and bolts, the details of what kind of our interest rate they gave me. So this is all brand new to me. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so I'm not 100% certain if they have any sensitive information on here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read it, let you guys know what I have. But they gave me a 4.99% APR, which is very, very generous, and an introductory 0% APR for the first 15 months that my account is open. Now, I'm not gonna really take advantage of this because I always pay my card off every single month in full before it's due. So this wouldn't even apply to me, but if you do have some large purchases coming up and you need to spread it out over a few months, this is an excellent way to be able to do that and not gain any interest on the card. This card also has balance transfer and cash advance opportunities. Now, I have not used either one of these, so it wouldn't apply to me, but this may help you guys out. And this is really not the best card to use for balance transfer. There are much better cards for that. With one of the better ones being the one offered by US Bank. So if you want to go check that out, I'll leave a link in the description. But for this card specifically, the one I have here, this Chase Freedom Flex card, my balance transfer APR is going to be 14.99%. And the cash advance APR is going to be 4.99%. So on this card, there are no annual fees, but there is some penalty fees if you make a late payment or you have a check returned to you. Each of those fees is going to be $39 per issue. So that is going to be it for the card member agreement rates and fees table. So we're putting that aside as well. And now we're getting on to what you came here to see. Now, just give me a moment here because I have to see real quick if there's any there's some sensitive information on there. So let me just, okay. Well, one second, I have to do something real quick. So if you wouldn't mind just holding on for just a second.
One eternity later.
So I want to apologize real quick. I accidentally showed you all my information. So just go ahead and delete that from your memory file and we'll be just fine. So moving along, we're getting to the place that we have wanted to be. And if you can look here, I am so freaking excited. Look, I'm shaking. I'm shaking in my boots right here, and we're gonna open this thing up, and we're gonna see my brand new card from Chase. I'm so excited. I love the Chase cards, and I'm ready to dive in. So we're gonna go ahead and look at. Oh, here's my home address. Oh, it's covered over. And if you saw last week's video, you actually know what this paper came from. So pro tip, pro props to you if you know where that's coming from. But as you can see here, they gave me how much cash advance access that I have here and my credit limit, which is pretty generous. I'm appreciative of that. And now getting in to the card itself, let me just make sure we're turning around the right way. We are turning around the right way and we are ready. So we're gonna see it in 3, 2, 1. So as you can see here, it is super neat and it's on this just generic piece of white paper. But you know what? I greatly appreciate it because this is a really nice presented card. For it being a general entry-level card, it's just very nice. It's got a very nice feel to it. I'm gonna pull it off the page here so we can take a look at it. So really super nice, really nice finish on it. It's metallic actually on this front side. On the back, it is plastic, and I'm not gonna show you the back because, well, there's information on the back, and you don't need that. So we're gonna go ahead and just check out the front here. Super sleek, super nice card. It's kind of resembling a little bit the Chase card that I have, the Chase Sapphire Preferred, but this is the entry-level Chase Flex Freedom. So super awesome card, excellent benefits. Would highly recommend this one if you kind of are starting out, but like, I'm talking like you have a 680 and above credit score, 680 and up, you should be able to get approved for this without much issue. I'm currently at about 740, 745, somewhere in there, so I had no issue getting approved for this card. But for you, if you're underneath 700, it may be hard, but not impossible. When I got my Chase Sapphire Preferred card, my credit score was at about 680, and that was about a year ago. Things have changed since then, obviously, but there is wiggle room with Chase, and that is provided you have not exceeded Chase's 524 rule, which basically states that if you've opened 5 or more credit accounts in a 2-year period, they will not issue you any new cards until one of those inquiries and new card account openings drop off your credit score. So if you've opened less than 5 accounts in the past 2 years for credit cards, you are all set. Otherwise, you gotta wait a little bit, but you should not have much issue getting approved for this card. One last incredible thing with this card, and one of the main reasons I got it, aside from it having a great cash back rate, is going to be the fact that it has a sign-up bonus, which is $200 if you spend $500 in the first 3 months, which I'm going to do fairly easily. So this is basically a free $200 for me to get. So really simply, it's free money for me, and I get a sweet card with great cashback benefits with a very minimal impact on my credit due to my current credit diversification strategy. So that has been my unboxing of the Chase Freedom Flex. I am so excited to get up there and use this card, start getting some solid cash back. And if you guys want to get one for yourself, I have a link in the description that will send you to the Chase website where you can get it. Now there's 2 options there. There's going to be a Chase Freedom Unlimited and a Chase Freedom Flex. I would go with the Chase Freedom Flex. That's the card that I reviewed today. And I think it's an incredible card to get and to get some decent everyday cash back. And lastly, if you have not already, please get your 4 free stocks down in the description below. That offer only lasts for a few more days. Webull is going to give you 4 free stocks. 2 of those can be worth up to $1,600 each if you deposit $100 to their platform. Very simple. It's literally free money. Go ahead and get it. This offer does not last much longer. And with that said, that's it for me for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.